Okay, we're back. Let's put ourselves in full mode. Let's turn the music back on, which we forgot to do last time. And let's continue. Alright, Kim's gone. Let's see. So I need to talk to Classia while Kim is gone. And let's put our flashlight away. It's always jarring. Always jarring. Oh, alcohol. Yeah. Let's put our bag back in. Yeah, and we'll just, Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, and we also need to return the filament. But let's talk to Classia because we're right here already. Oh, yeah. She should be up on the roof. Yeah, we gotta get Gart to let us sing karaoke. Up. Up we go. Alright. Yeah, who's in chat? Okay, yeah, just 9-4 Mama Bear. That makes sense. And whoever Commander Root is. Out we go, come on. Thank you. Revachol is pronounced Revachol. Orania is pronounced Orania. Classia is pronounced Classia. Alright, Classia. Spill your secrets.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
A murder investigation. Thanks, Classia. Now that Kim's in here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you were a police officer.
It's one of the first things I remember doing at Elysium.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Sorry, Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
What's going on your phone? Okay. Stuff. Oh, and Colleen sent me a Snapchat. When Riker starts barking, I just... Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's wonderful. There was the usual ruckus, loud disco music. Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
She arches her eyebrow, waiting for it to connect with you.
Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on all right.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the tape of the smallest church in St. Sans.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What did I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
Task completed, Class, yeah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Let's return to this later, miss. Okay. We need to wash off the death smell. Let's go to our bathtub. We need to bring the offset copy back to Suna. Okay. So, back downstairs. Glad we did that. It didn't really seem like much, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Man, I've got just so many screens going on in here.
This window.
Oh, I don't care about the window. I'm trying to go down the stairs. It's hard to click on the right spot sometimes. Gotta get to our bathtub. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now.
Fair enough. Oh, let me make sure that my, this is disabled. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm not sure if that was coming through to y'all. Probably was.
Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Run yourself a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
Undress, close your eyes, and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Come on, bro. Take the cans out before you get in the bath.
You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub.
Fair enough.
They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Linger in the tub a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Imagine something.
You see the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench.
Get out.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Well, that's pleasant. Glad we got that taken care of. Okay. I wonder if we can go in Kim's room while he's gone. Seems like no, but prove it to me. Okay, yeah. Map, something... Oh, mirror. There was something formidable in the mirror that we can apparently try again. Come on.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
So we're looking for encyclopedia. All right. Encyclopedia Brown. Here we go. +2 encyclopedia. Yes, sir. Encyclopedia. Make me smart. Make me smart. Actually, make me remember things that I learned once upon a time. I don't really know that that's being smart. Make me remember. Encyclopedia. Appears to have covered it.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror.
1 in
adorned
6.
with the expression.
10 or higher. Here we go.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Let the mirror be for now. So much. So many skill points. Okay. Back across town. Come on, we gotta hustle, baby. Kim's gone. Come on, then. Here we go. There it is, bud. On down the stairs. Down the stairs. Loading screen. Loading screen. Disco room. Run and hat. Another door. Loading screen. Loading screen. Loading screen. Loading screen. Sound of rain. Loading screen. Now outside. Alright, we're done with that. Was that good? No. Did I enjoy doing it? Only a little bit. Will I do it again? You're goddamn right. Scribbled between the thighs of a page 3 girl, Laureen du Disco. Okay. I don't know what that means exactly, but sure. Alright, back to give this woman her filament. Hustle, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. To the window, to the wall. We run across the map. Oh, that's fucking right. We can't rhyme, motherfucker. Oh, we can't not rhyme. Okay. On our way to the church. On our way to the church. Just killing the time while we walk not to where we were actually going. Let's zoom. Oh, what is this? A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. Noted, but I don't care. The map tab in your journal lists all the white checks you can reattempt. Noted. Man, I am using a lot of my CPU's resources. Just a bunch. Which is A-okay.
Yes, what is it?
About the offset copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
She's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door.
Wait. No. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Wait, don't put it in yet. It might be dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing.
How do you know?
I have a theory. Lindell was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Something's very wrong with that filament memory.
Sorna doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
I like that. Looking for her morning star, her guiding light.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Say nothing.
Just give me a second. I'm almost
She clocks up her typing speed.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
So where is... you did it? You found the coordinates?
I found the coordinates.
She lets out a celebratory laugh.
She's beaming. You can feel it in your heart. Great job.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
He yells back with a grin. So, where is it? Where's your 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church, where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Do I have a choice?
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
You like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
It is, isn't it?
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Okay, third bowl, 2 centimeters to the left. Fourth bowl, 5 centimeters to the right. 3, 2, 4, 5. Left, right. Okay. How do I know which one's...
It's awfully silent again, as if someone... Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Love it.
Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place, after all.
All right, let's leave. I'm unsettled that Kim is not here. I like it when Kim is here. Oh, there was something to click. Figure drawn in the frost on the window, depicting a deer. Alright, back across the room we go. Let's try not to step on any of these bowls. Not that it matters, really.
Yes, what is it?
I moved the water bowls to the right position, just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops, biting into her chapped lip.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it just going to be silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold of electricity. What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
You're overthinking this.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Well?
Damn it.
Go on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What did you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
She rests her face in her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is.
She raises her hand, staring at the machine that littered the church, cables coiling up on the floor like pests.
You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it?
Okay, we need perception. Right, I'll leave you work in peace now. Okay, perception. Perception. Come on. -1 perception, so no thank you. These have -1 perception. That have plus perception. Alright, let's try these headphones on.
Yes, what is it?
So there's a white check. You helped Egghead with his jam, so we're at 42%. So 8 or higher. Here we go.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, what if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
From your neighbors, of course.
You mean the speed freaks?
She closes her eyes as if more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The Speed Freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would, if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, Detective. As always.
Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Alright. We are doing it. So we gotta get the Ravers to move in, and then we gotta check up with Suna. Suna. What a name. I like church music. It's pretty. Yes, please, what is this? Full of holes. Could the posts hide treasure? Look inside. Oh, yes, please. Oh. Oh, they totally do. Wow. Anything else click onable? Yep. A bunch of them. Bunch of music. Oh, and there's the hypnotic dance music. And nothing else clickable onable. Take me home, country roads.
Come on, get in. The warm stuff's getting out.
Squeeze in. Making progress. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Pile of nasal sprays, brand named Nosafed Ultra.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Okay, we gotta put a skill point into logic.
Goodbye, officer.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, did it work? Yes, it did.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Goodbye, officer.
Okay. We need to, logic. Here we go. Come on. Ugh. They need to come up with a way to search this stuff. +2 logic. Wow, that's a lot of logic. I can think, but I can't perceive. Anything else? Should have +3 logic, and we do. Okay.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
28%, 9 or higher.
A number of things don't add up.
Critical success.
Let's take a look.
Got bad news here, Andre. Things don't add up.
What things?
He senses something is wrong.
As soon as I said you've been lying about your plans, your answer was very unconvincing.
Fuck, man. It's difficult to get along with some people, but we're trying to make an effort. We are on a mission here.
This isn't the makings of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where is his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You only have one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
You have no headphones. Wouldn't a cell need our headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
The distilled water. Corn has shown him a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
There's no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's... Come on, that's...
Punishable by summary execution. Oh, man. Preposterous?
I meant to say, not true.
So what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
Okay, I don't really care. I just wanted to crack the case. Do what you want, and I'll do what I want.
Really?
Really. Just wanted to ask about something else.
You wanted to just ask me about something else?
Or you can tell me the plan for the church really was.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises his hands.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revachol.
Because we are! We totally are!
We totally are! Thank you, Egghead.
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
You know, to get our foot in the door.
And why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
So, what now?
This is it. Judgment time.
Oh. Give me your cash. Pack up and report to Precinct 41. Get lost, I don't want to see you anymore. Get lost, I don't want to see you again. Evict them. Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for erotic music. Proceed with the club. It wouldn't work without the lab. Do what you have to do to keep the club alive. Do I want to extort these people? Here, I'll click the button. Let's see if you're far enough. Now. 9-4. Probably not, but worth checking. What to do? I could ask him for a bribe. I feel like asking for a bribe and asking him to do it clean or where I'm leaning. I'll click it one more time if you don't show up. Let's try again. Man, you really are lagged. Alright, let's just do it clean.
Yeah!
The young man's smile widens to inhuman proportions. His teeth beam in the floodlight.
I knew it.
The would-be leader drops to his spike head between his knees.
It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for erotic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
What's that about a fish?
There needs to be a club for erotic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
This will be nothing. You can hear the ice crack underneath you. Outside, the last century waterfront development is crumbling in the wind, a grape-shot row of falling houses. And so is Rue de Saint-Jérôme and all the houses on Main Row. The old cinema is sinking underneath Villa La Bosse.
Wait, does anyone feel that?
What?
Nothing. Let's call this incident crime prevention, but I have my eye on you.
Okay. We'll try to do it without the drugs.
He raises his head from between his knees.
We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels, and nothing but. I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
Here to talk to you about the,
Yes.
equipment?
What?
What's with all the Nosefed?
The what now?
The Nosefed Ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra. I have a major sinus infection, stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
Sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing. Without the noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosafed is the shit.
Can I have some? I have some nose problems too.
Sure. Here you go, officer. The noser. Blast away.
Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
He picks up a telephone cord and inspects it. Wait, I also smell ether. Why?
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid?
No.
It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like a laundry detergent.
He sniffs the air.
I have a feeling that this would have gotten us further if we hadn't identified that this was a drug front.
It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share. Unlike the girl outside, however, the boy's breathing is regular. Their jaws stay put and their pupils aren't dilated, so they're not under the influence.
Alright,
Currently.
enough of this.
He nods enthusiastically.
Here to
No
talk about the
doubt
church.
a lit-
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news, I managed to convince Suna she's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're a true ally and the augury of a new era of Anodic dance music.
You're gonna have to share space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins, excited.
And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and hypnotic dance music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Leave the tent. Alright. We got him. Alright. While their stuff's gone, let's go check the church. I'll be curious. What's this?
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
The melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around.
What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
And beyond that?
The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
What is there?
Below the old mines, l'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways. Le Royaume,
Le Royaume.
where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door of the morning.
Le Petit Rat.
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums. And for fabled relics, their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper.
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this horde. How can it be pure if it's magenta?
How can it be pure if it's magenta?
Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know.
Wipe the snow from your shoulder.
Few Patira return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me a secret of the sands, Wind.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Concrete pipe under the boardwalk. Okay, we gotta go hunting. What's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper. The district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
That's all?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king.
And further?
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood.
What's in the north?
The abandoned church, its walls covered with hoarfrost now. One of Lissette's sœurs. The other 6 sisters were destroyed during the revolution.
And further north?
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves. Sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the inlets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection. Way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet?
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before that? Before the curtains are drawn?
The Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great depth. Over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water air-brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines. Zam. Morien. And at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition warship Archer. On perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
What's in the south?
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
The Pox.
Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But still?
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
Further south.
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance.
Wonder if Vic's found his heterosexual life partner yet.
The man in the fishnet wife beater looks over at Chester McLean.
Damn, I don't know. Even a real brother like that can't survive everything.
Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it was home. I want more.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there, in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning. Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens, and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
For what?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
What's above?
More Coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One large airship carries crates in its belly.
Stomp your feet for warmth, brushing off the snow.
The spring thaw will come in earnest, just not yet.
Okay. Can we zoom out at all? There we go. Let's go back to the boardwalk. It said that there was a thing in concrete underneath the boardwalk. Do we know how to get underneath the boardwalk? Let's get onto the boardwalk and see what we see. Oh, what is this? Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, we don't want to take that jacket. Oh wait. Cool. Filthy jacket. Anything else? Like, won't really let us around. Like I'm playing Pixel Hunt out here. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Yeah, let's check this one more time.
There's some tear.
Nope. Okay. Maybe if we head down there. Oh wait, what was that? Moonshine probably. Smells like tasty fermentation. Alright, take me all the way around. Come on. Oh, it's getting late in the day in the game. We're getting close to the end of our session here, but I want to find this thing that it mentioned underneath the boardwalk, because I feel like we're going to forget about it if we don't look for it right now. Holding tab to see if there's anything around. Also, wasn't this door openable?
An old door, worn by elements,
That's a red
guards
check.
the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Okay, walk away. Let's see how high we can get with interfacing. I know... Where are our interfacing gloves? Where are our military gloves? Oh, we already have +2 interfacing. Anything else? Unfortunately, we can't wear those gloves because the other ones are just straight up better. No, and these have +2 interfacing, which means that less things are canceling each other out. Yeah, that's as high as we would go. So we'd have to roll double 6s. I'm just gonna leave it. It's a red check. We can't retry it. Okay, what was on our list again? Ravers shut the nightclub. Is the nightclub after the Ravers have moved in? Okay, let's jump in the church real quick. See if they're there. That's what we were about to do before we got interrupted by our thought. Come on, maybe hustle. We move so slow. Equals false, close brackets, equals true.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is the Nordic dance music.
What?
She leans in closer.
What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project, how is it going?
Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes.
She does jazz hands to mock him.
Let me know how it goes.
Alright, I'll leave you to work in peace. Come on, Egghead.
DeLorean Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Large speakers are set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song.
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh God, you're going to be in this church forever. Forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking at the jack.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
With a grin, he sticks in the plug into the auxiliary line in. You hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Yeah, they do.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on for just a sec. For a special scheduled event.
The young man shouts as he clicks a switch on the mixer.
The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. All right, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
All right, let's go talk to her. All for backdoor hardcore.
What is it?
All right, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can unmute your speakers now.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum!
Shouts Egghead, a great smile still adorning his face, larger than a red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, There literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egghead is trying to say is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
She shrugs, consigned to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Glue style!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Ready!
I'm ready if you are, Detective.
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large, somehow.
Okay, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls.
In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you. Not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the building of your mind. Slowly it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
It's out there now. In the world. Made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
It's getting louder!
Says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, but then something else. But his voice growing faint.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation. He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
Hey, what's that weird rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
This is weird.
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
She looks up. A screech fills the air. A scream of wooden nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all.
That's it. I'm muting it.
She reaches for the keyboard. Should we stop? This feels like something that we can ask the chat about. Oh, what up, JK Tall? Good to see you, John. Manage poll. New poll. Make it. Oh, caps lock. Make it stop. Yeah, it's freaky. All right, what do we think? Yeah, dude, we found a hole in the fabric of space-time, and we're able to, like, center some things to catch the sound that the silence makes. And, oh boy. It is, unpleasant. But we're gonna wait, because it's you and 9-4 making all the calls here, and I see one vote right now. Oh, we got a 5th person in chat. Who else here? Poll still going. I don't know. Someone named Streamers area. Who is that? Oh, it seems like a bot. Let's see. While we wait. Wait to hear our fate. Oh, yep. Streamers area seems like a bot account. Oh well. So far it seems like we're gonna make it stop. Oh, we've got a little longer. I know I'm in no rush here. How's the week been, John? Doing well? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, got just a couple of seconds left. We'll pause it for now. Yeah, we should stop. Suna, mute it.
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Oh, what's going on with the job offer, John? Oh man, it seems like it's not even mattering what we chose here.
Yes, I've turned it off.
She yells, holding the contact mic in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop.
Oh man, that sucks.
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, it's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
You had a follow-up interview today for the sake of being promoted to make the job role work, but the interview asked me a bunch of technical questions that I don't relate to the job I do, so I was lost for most of it. That sucks, dude. That is unfortunate. Yeah. Is there any way to get on the same page with your boss about it? I mean, you're not asking for advice. Never mind. That is unfortunate, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Gosh, did we already take another break? We haven't taken another break. Okay, all right.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Okay, I'll do it, John. Give me a sec.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
What was that? I've never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically...
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're going to write Sulislaw?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
Okay, your boss is on the same page, but you can't tell if it was more formality and the guy just happened to be technical or what. She chose the guy who knows your experience. Okay, interesting. Huh. Rough, dog.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Or are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this, or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know. The person you were knows.
All right, let's min-max logic real quick, and then we'll take a quick break. These are already our logic classes. Are we already logicked up? We are already +3 in logic. All right, let's give it a shot, and we can always level up in a minute.
Yes, what is it?
All right, 1 in 6, so 10 or higher.
All you hear is silence in
9.
your head.
Damn it. Okay, all right, let's do these 10 push-ups, then we'll take a break. Here we go. Always the last one getting huge. Oh man, my white balance is freaking out. Can't figure out what to do. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. All right, okay, here we go. I'll be right back.